Man, I think when you put into perspective just how incredible hold on a sec. I think when you put into perspective how incredible Tony Ferguson has been, like when you consider the fact that from 2012, right? 2012, 2013, from 2013 all the way to 2019, 12 wins in a row before he ran into Justin Gaethje. 12 wins in a row. That's insane. That's insane. And now, 3 losses in a row. Let's go ahead and use Tony. Thank you. I'm in the blue corner, by the way. It's pretty insane when you just consider. And this is one of those things that I talk about, man, when it comes to MMA. And I think, like, for a very long time, I didn't really understand why the sport was so fascinating to me. I suppose I understood because, there was excitement. It's the realest thing that I could get to real fighting. So don't do that, bro. Don't do that. We all grew up enjoying the WWE and, karate movies, kung fu movies. But, growing up, we all thought that was real fighting, right? Like when I watch Jackie Chan or Jet Li or, movies like Ip Man. As a young kid, you watch that stuff and you just don't understand fighting, man. You think this is... Sit down, bro. Don't be doing that. You think this is essentially what it actually is like, but then you grow up. You see real fighting, and you understand, oh my God, for one, it is nowhere near as glamorous, nowhere near as clean. It doesn't last as long. It does not last as long at all. People get tired. Remember that? You remember that? People get tired. It's not just constant action over and over and over again. Like, the human body actually gets tired. People break their hand from punching other people. It's not a Rocky movie where you can get punched 20 times in the face and you don't get KO'd. Nope. One clean shot is enough to knock you out. Oh, yeah. All of that fascinated me with MMA. But I think beyond that, beyond the realness of it, beyond the fact that it's legitimate, it's the closest thing you can get to a real fight. Beyond that, the unpredictable nature of it, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, as the UFC will put it. The fact that one day, one man would be on top of the world, and then tomorrow, nope. They're getting KO, they're getting out-grappled, they're getting dominated, they're getting outclassed. That is fascinating. And it begs the question, who's going to be next? Because, what happened with Tony Ferguson when he ran into Justin Gaethje? That's a surprise. Let's just be honest. Very few people expected that. Very few people expected that version of Justin Gaethje. Very few expected that version of Justin Gaethje to show up. A clean, technical Justin Gaethje. And even if that version of Justin Gaethje were to show up, no one ever expected him to dominate Tony Ferguson like that. This is the Tony Ferguson that a lot of people truly believed will be the one to give Khabib all the problems in the world. And so he loses that fight. And then we're like, okay, this is weird. This is odd. We've never seen... It's been a long time. Thank you. It's been a long time since we saw Tony Ferguson lose a fight. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Is he going to bounce back from this? This has to be an anomaly, like a one-time occurrence. Nope. He runs into the current champion, Charles Oliveira. Gets outclassed. Unexpected again. What? Really? Not only did he... Okay, we've seen... What are you doing, bro? We've seen him get outclassed on the feet. Okay, that's understandable. Tony Ferguson has not necessarily been the cleanest, most technical striker in the world. A vast majority... he's creative. He's unorthodox. He's unpredictable. A lot of his striking style is, just odd. Put it that way. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that somebody with cleaner striking will be able to outclass him. That's understandable. But to outgrapple Tony Ferguson, though, to like put on a dominant grappling performance against Tony Ferguson, what? That's exactly what Charles Oliveira, and it's not like Charles Oliveira has never been submitted before. This is a guy that's been submitted by Anthony Pettis, so it's not like, oh, I mean, his jiu-jitsu is high level, but it's not like, it's not perfect. He's been submitted before, so it's like, we just watched him completely out-grapple and dominate Tony Ferguson. Tony had nothing for him. What the fuck? He almost got submitted. Tony Ferguson almost got his arm broken in that fight. And you sit in there like, this is crazy. Okay, well, that's 2 losses in a row. There's no way this is going to happen again. Come on now. This is Tony Ferguson we're talking about. It's just not going to happen again. As I sit Tony Ferguson down. But nope. He runs into Beneil Dariush. And not only does it happen again, it happens much worse. That was a complete domination, bro. Complete dominant performance. And so the question is, what is next for Tony? Got him. What's next for Tony? Because he just got old overnight. He just woke up one day and got old. But personally speaking, I don't think this is the end of him. I'm trying to see if I can close the show here, because I've rocked this dude a few times. His head is completely dumb. His head is really damaged right now. I think I can end this fight in this round. We'll see. Nah, he might be able to make it out of this round unless he goes to my body in the next 5 seconds. He rocked me. Get that. The thing, like, as I think about this whole Tony Ferguson thing, you know, trying to ask the question, is Tony Ferguson done? Is this it? Is this it? Are we going to see Tony Ferguson back in there? Is he going to be able to bounce back? I think at the end of the day, I mean, for one, we've already got our answer. I mean, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson, we already know the answer to that question. Khabib would have dominated him 100%. He would have. Even the threat of the submission, I believe Khabib would have been able to deal with that. Tony is definitely dangerous, but he's not so dangerous that dominant grapplers can't deal with him. But as I think about it right now, as I think about Tony Ferguson and you look at his style comprehensively, the fighters that have been able to deal with him so far lately has been one, the super technical striker in Justin Gaethje, who also happens to be powerful, very good stamina, conditioning, and also very durable. So that's a huge combination. That's a very big combination. It's not like an Edson Barboza, who, even though his striking is quite technical, he's mostly a kicker, and if you pressure him backwards, he kind of wilts a little bit. So that's different. It's not like a RDA, like a Rafael dos Anjos, who, even though he does have good hands, he's a little bit undersized, and he can be pressured as well. And so what you're left right now is, to be able to beat Tony Ferguson, you've got to be like a Justin Gaethje, super high-level striker, fight perfectly. Oh, come on. Fight a perfect fight. Have incredible durability and stamina, and better striking skills, and also good enough takedown defense to avoid getting dragged to the ground. That's an elite combination. That's an elite combination. Or two, a very dominant grappler with a wealth of knowledge in jiu-jitsu to be able to take him down and ground him and avoid getting submitted by him on the top. That is also an elite combination. So what you're left with are elite fighters. And on paper, Beneil Dariush might not look like an elite fighter, but that is exactly what he is. That's exactly what he is. And so what you're left with is, you've got to be an elite fighter to be able to compete with Tony Ferguson, it is something to be proud of. If you're Tony, if you're a fan of Tony, gotcha. It's something to be proud of. It's something to... It's not something to hang your head down over. It's something to keep your chin up over. There are still very few men in that weight class that will be able to beat Tony Ferguson at the end of the day. Don't do it. Even at this point in his career. What is he, like 37 years old? He's not done. Now, do I think he's going to be able to come back and win the championship? I don't think so. I really don't think so. It's very possible they're going to match him up next with... he's probably going to end up fighting someone like Dan Hooker or maybe even Michael Chandler. We might end up seeing something like that. Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler. I think that would be a good fight, but a good fight for Michael Chandler. What I would like to see is put Tony in there with someone like Dan Hooker. Just let's see where he's at. Let's see where he's at. But do I think he's done? No, I don't think he's done. I just think, respect, brother. Let's go. This has been a good fight so far. Trust me, I have been paying attention. But the fight is slow enough to where I can kind of gather my thoughts as I play. It's not a fast-paced fight where I gotta like stay completely tuned in. Like there's enough space in between to where I see what's going on. But yeah. Where does he go from here? Regroup. Tony Ferguson is not the type of man that's gonna run away just because of these 3 losses. That said, the one thing that would be tragic is for Tony Ferguson to end up like a BJ Penn. And it's not very difficult for It's not very difficult for fighters to end up right there because you want to relive your glory days, and it's hard to accept the fact that, dude, I'm just no longer what I used to be. It's very possible that Tony will just keep, Anderson Silva is another one, man. Just one day, all of a sudden, Anderson Silva can't win a fight. You know what I mean? Oh boy, that is brutal. And that does it. Anyways, very good first fight right here. I'm gonna do one more fight, and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, hoping that he doesn't end up like an Anderson Silva or BJ Penn, where he just racks up loss after loss after loss after loss. This is where some honest evaluation is going to need to happen to know if he needs to continue or hang it up. Let's move on. Speak of the devil, Justin Gaethje. I'm gonna end it right here. See if we can get this man out of here. We'll call it a day. That was a very interesting fight, man. A lot of people were really mad. No touch. A lot of people were very upset with the way Beneil Dariush fought that fight. God damn it. A lot of people just felt like that was cowardly of him. What the hell is going on? Come here, bro. Like, I'm not dealing with this today. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this today. That whole knee elbow stuff, bro. Not only am I going to do it right back to you today, but I'm going to ground you the very first chance that I get. And you're not going to get back up to your feet. I'm going to use the side control. Oh, he got out. Yeah, I'm not doing this today, bro. I just wanna get on, talk about Tony Ferguson, get a few clean fights, and get out. But man, if you want to turn this into a mess, I'm in the mood for that. We can do that. A lot of people were not happy with Beneil Dariush with that performance. They thought that it was cowardly of him, the way he just laid on Tony Ferguson. But that's not what I saw. I did not see him just lay on Tony Ferguson. He had to work for that. He really had to work for that. Tony was doing everything he could from the bottom, punching from the bottom, going for submissions. At one point, he actually locked in a Darce. So it's not like this wasn't a tough fight. I mean, it was competitive. Well, not competitive. I put it this way. It required effort. It required considerable effort to be able to do what he did to Tony Ferguson. So I don't think people should be I don't think people should be too hard on Beneil Dariush, man. Beating Tony Ferguson is not an easy thing to do. You get the win how you get the win. I'll be honest with you. The way a lot of people feel, that's how I feel when fighters just run around the back circle and kick John Jones's legs and then go, oh my God, I won the fight. I won. It's like, it's annoying. It's the same crap that Alexander Gustafsson did in the first fight. Run around the back leg and jab him and just, you know, tap, rack up points while John is trying to pressure and get the fight going. Same thing with Dominic Reyes. Run around the back circle, tapping him with leg kicks. Same thing with Thiago Santos. But at the end of the day, you still got to give credit where it's due. It's up to the other fighter to adjust and deal with that stuff. So part of me is also like, dude, you know these guys just want to run around and kick your legs and while you pressure them. Don't let them do that, you know? Fight them the way you fought Gus in the second fight. Take that away. So you still got to look at your fighter and go, yeah, where could my fighter have made adjustments, you know? As upset as you are at the fact that the opponent was fighting a quote-unquote cowardly fight. You know what I mean? It's like, what a lot of people want is like, stand in front of Tony Ferguson, get into a brawl with Tony, and let him hit you. Come on now, like that's... You can't expect fighters to do that, knowing how dangerous Tony Ferguson is in that type of fight. Okay, guys, hold on a second. Just hold on a moment. This is getting ridiculous. Some players just show up and decide to just, you know, let's just turn the experience, let's just make it as unpleasant as possible. And this right here is a type of player. This is the type of player that will get mad and send you a nasty message. Right here. You can always tell. Because his misery loves company. It's like, bro, there's no need to be doing what you're doing right now, bro. But that's okay. I'm not gonna let you ruin my day today. Let's try to pull out Toxic Marshall. Come on. Come on. Uh-huh. Now you're on the ground. You're not going to get up again. You're not going to get up again. You are stuck. You are stuck. Oh, my mama, you're stuck. You are stuck. I don't care how good you are. You're not getting up. You're not getting up. No. Go to slight control. Nope. Crucifix. You're stuck, brother. You're stuck. This is where you're going to be until this fight ends. Nope. You're stuck, my man. You're stuck. That's what I thought. But yeah, very curious to see where Tony Ferguson goes from here. It's only a matter of time before he realizes that just the level that he was at, it's possible he's just no longer at that level. It's also possible that the weight class has just caught up to him. Like it's possible that he's still at that level, but his opponents have figured him out, and he has been surpassed. That is also another possibility. So it could not be a decline. It could be that Tony hasn't exactly declined, but everyone else has leveled up. You know what I mean? They've leveled up. But that's it. I'm gonna leave it right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about the fight. Where do you think Tony Ferguson goes from here? And I'll see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, Stay safe. Peace out, folks.